Oh, are we doing a sponsored? McCafe, when you're feeling just a little bit fancy. Hands off my pumpkin. My pumpkin. Hello friends, and welcome back. Us being Australians and all, we're not very well versed in the whole Halloween aspect of things, are we? But I've heard that long-standing tradition has been that you should get yourself a pumpkin and just shove a whole bunch of holes in it, but creepy holes. Specifically eye holes, teeth holes, fang holes, whatever else you want to do with the pumpkin. So, if anyone's been keeping up with my channel, what did I do last week, Alex? Do you know what I did last week?
Yes, because I'm subscribed and I have clicked the notification bell, so I got a notification that Sam made some little tiny knives out of a bar of steel.
Or, as I was very amused to see, someone on my Instagram called them, what do they call them? Fancy shivs.
Fancy shivs.
Fancy shivs. So I made some fancy shivs, otherwise wood carving knives. So I've got these ones here, and as promised, I wanted to test them out to see how well they performed, and I thought, what better to do than try and carve some
cupcakes.
Carve some cupcakes. What better to do than try and carve some pumpkins with wood carving knives? They're sharp, they should be strong, and they should be sturdy enough. So what I thought we could do is there's two knives. Alex, which knife do you want? Which one? Do you want the talon, or do you want the straight shiv?
I'll take the straight one because I don't trust myself with the talon one. I feel like that would go terribly wrong.
Damn it, she took the one I wanted.
Curved blades are dangerous, kids. Are these pumpkins for eating? What are these exclusively grown for the purpose of putting holes in?
Well, now that's the thing. I don't know if these would be good eating pumpkins because they might be, but they're so big. Maybe you know
I don't
that
think they
thing?
would taste like much. Like the bigger the vegetable, the less flavor it has.
I was about to say, being so large, maybe they are good eating, maybe they're not. I'm not here to find out. I'm here to carve something magnificent into this pumpkin. What do you want to carve? It's gonna be a spooky ghost.
So I'm gonna carve an angry Archie.
That is spooky to me. That's terrifying.
Like a screaming Archie. Like
My
a
worst
big mouth.
nightmare is your best daydream.
Yeah.
Basically.
What about you? What are you gonna carve?
Well, see...
Keep it simple.
Well, I'd love to keep it simple, but honestly, I would just love to do two eye holes and then an evil grinning mouth. Like, maybe think Boo from Mario, you know? But when the ghost is angry. But I really want to try and do Pennywise. I really want to try and do a Pennywise pumpkin. I think that would be absolutely sick. And what's more like me, folks? Come on, I am the one who bites off far more than they can chew every single time.
How are you going to carve Pennywise?
Oh, quite simple actually. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to make an incision here, carry the blade up through the pumpkin, hollow out the forehead region, and then carve a couple of stylized hair follicles.
So, hang on. Something I want to know, because like I said, we've never done this before. I feel like we should watch a tutorial, because I think you're supposed to maybe carve...
Oh yeah, the top comes out. The top comes out,
then
and then you just
scoop out the
eviscerate the
inside?
pumpkin. Yeah, you need to rip out its guts.
Okay, right. So,
Yeah. So we get... What is that, Dan? The bottom? Dan wants us to rip out the bottom. No, but it sits on the bottom. I'm going to cut the top off Dan
Why,
and
did
see
you
how it
Google
goes.
it?
Yeah, just Google it.
Oh,
You Googled it?
Yeah.
Dan Googled it.
So partly.
What have I done?
Dan has come in and he's told us we should cut this end out. Alex, why are you doing it wrong?
I'm not American, leave me alone.
How much should I...
Well, we're not going to eat it.
I'm in the pumpkin.
As a true Australian, I'm just going to stab it until it does what I want.
Steady on there, Ivan Milat.
He died today.
He died today! Australian trivia, Ivan Milat died today. 27th of... 27th?
Today's the 27th.
Today is the 27th of Spooktober, and Ivan Milat has Pepsi Maxed.
Yay!
Praise be to be Australian. Yeah. Honestly, it's not every day that you're actually happy that someone has died, but Ivan Milat is definitely
He's a notorious serial killer.
Notorious serial killer. Any Americans who don't know the story of Ivan Milat, you can educate yourselves. That's basically our version of a serial killer.
That's our Ted Bundy. But
Yeah,
probably worse.
our Ted Bundy. Wife. Oh wow.
How did you?
What do you mean?
How did you do that so quickly?
You just stab it in and rip it around.
How are you meant to scoop the stuff out? With your bare hands?
Yeah, with your bare hands.
Are you serious?
Yeah, why not?
Not a spoon?
Well, I mean, you could get a spoon, or you could just do it with bare hands.
Your hole is much bigger than mine.
Careful, Alex. This is a kids' channel.
I don't like this.
Why not?
It's scary in there.
Ooh, hello. Inside my pumpkin, it's all disgusting in there. So you get your spoon and just
He says like he knows what he's talking about.
attack it.
There's
Like-
literally pumpkin on my chin.
How did you?
I don't know.
No, when you were ooh-ooing into your pumpkin. Note to self, kids: do not ooh-ooh into your
Do not
pumpkins.
ooh-woo into your pumpkin.
Your pumpkin does not require an ooh-ooh.
I think yours is definitely going to turn out better than mine.
All right. So, before we move on though, just a little check of our tools here, because I'm very impressed with how this curved blade has been performing. Stabbing that into the pumpkin and being able to rip it all the way around without it wanting to come out of the pumpkin because of this curved shape. Once it's cutting in that central point, it kind of wants to stay in there. So this was a dream to cut out the top of my pumpkin. I feel like the straight one, maybe you were having some issues with that, I'm not sure. But the edge is holding up really nicely. Still quite sharp, definitely sharp enough to carve a pumpkin. How's your one doing? Yeah, these knives are performing quite well. So if you want to see how I made these knives, I'm going to leave the link down in the description below. And where's the thumbnail? Oh, there you go. I'll just pop a thumbnail above your head, Alex. So yeah, check that out if you want some awesome carving knives for yourself. They are super easy to make. Anyway, moving on, we need to mark out our pumpkin. So you want to do an angry Archie.
You're going to do a screaming bird.
You're going to do a scream bird. I've done my drawing. I'm not artistically talented. Alex, how did you go?
I did okay. I've drawn a little Archie saying ah. There's an
Beautiful.
R over this side, and then he's sort of looking a little bit angry. So what about your artwork? Because it doesn't make much sense to me.
Well, that's fine. It doesn't need to make much sense to you. In fact, it doesn't need to make sense to anyone except for me. So I am not artistically talented. I went online and I saw perchance that Pennywise has been turned into a pumpkin stencil. Thing is, though,
That's probably by an American.
Well-
Who's very skilled.
probably he's very skilled, and so I thought to myself, maybe I can transfer that. So I had my phone in front of me and I was trying to transfer it onto the pumpkin, and as you can see, you know, it's getting there. It had potential, but evidently I went too big, too hard, too quickly, and I ran out of space on my pumpkin. So I tried to do again smaller, and I didn't get very far before I realized this isn't working out. So you know what I'm gonna do, Alex?
What?
I'm just gonna do it. I'm
You're
not
just
gonna
gonna go for
gonna
it?
trace Pennywise. I'm gonna do it by feel. I'm gonna have him in front of me. What could go wrong? Let's give it a...
You say that a lot, don't you?
I do say that a lot, and doesn't it always work out, folks? Alright, so I think I've almost carved out Pennywise's head. And I imagine the kids in the movie wanted to do that as well.
Was there? I didn't think that there was a sequel to the original. Was there?
Okay, so hey, anyone who knows this, comment down below. This is all going to be pure speculation, but with It 2 coming out, I'm under the impression that may be new. I don't think Stephen King actually did that. I was under the impression that it finished with the kids...
Number one.
Yeah, with number one, you know, the kids, you know, vanquish evil and shit like that, because apparently Pennywise can't, you know, become the avatar of tax returns or whatnot. Like, you know, he can't embody that sort of fear. So they were able to say, you don't scare us anymore, blah, and then, I don't know, send him back down to the underworld? I don't know what happened, but point being, then number 2's coming out, and everyone's older, and they're having to return back to their town because shit's going down again. And I think that's, like, new, kind of. But don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. If anyone can correct me down below, please do, because I don't know what I'm saying.
It's like every video of yours. If anyone can correct me, tell me down below. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so I've got the eyeballs and the angry eye slanties, the eyebrows.
Angry
and,
eye slanties.
And the mouth.
Do you English as well?
Carving pumpkins.
Doot doot.
Carving pumpkins.
Doot doot. Flinging sharp knives, carving pumpkins. Doot doot. Alright.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
This is my Pennywise. As you can see, up around the head, I was going gangbusters. I was doing really, really well. And then as I started to run out of space, I was like, oh yeah, I can totally fit an eyes, nose, and mouth in there. Evidently not.
Oh, also, if anyone can give us like food recipes for Halloween. So we want like actual food. So I was thinking, imagine making a curry and having like fake eyeballs floating in it. Or like, you can make, I don't know, like get cheese and then put little eyeballs on it so it looks like little ghosts and things like that. Like we want not sweets or not dessert, but we want proper meals that we can serve our guests that we can like theme as Halloween food.
Cool. Pennywise. Alright.
Okay, so that's
Reveal
it.
time, like official reveal time. Boom. Pennywise, Angry Archie. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop.
Yours is upside down, isn't it?
No, that's the right way out. Oh yeah, like it's so bad, like Alex can't actually tell if it's. Oh. Wait, what? What are you talking about? What? What do you mean?
You carve the hole out of the bottom.
Oh. I thought we put the cap back on. Oh, I see what Alex means. Sorry, I thought.
Hang on, you
No.
think that you carve the hole out of the bottom and then carve the entire pumpkin upside down?
Yeah, because see, then you come along and then you can just be like, that's not my lid. Oh, that's right, I'm using your pumpkin. So.
No, but Sam.
Yeah, but then you come along and you go boom, boom, boom.
No, but Sam, you're missing the point. The hole is supposed to be at the bottom of the pumpkin. So that way, that's the top of the pumpkin. See how mine, Archie, is upwise and the hole is at the bottom. So you put the candle down and then you put the pumpkin on top of the candle like that. So how is yours going to stand up now?
No, Alex, I don't misunderstand you. You misunderstand me. Everyone, haven't I been saying this from the start? Pennywise has been trapped in the upside down. This was intentional. He's trapped in the upside down because the kids sent him there when they vanquished him. So, haha, I'm right, you're wrong. Oh, and same for this angry pumpkin. The reason why he's so angry is he's being held upside down,
Right.
shaken violently.
Right. They'll forgive you. You are Australian after all. So my main regrets are that I didn't see how I've just kind of very thinly carved and left a layer of the inside. I should have done that with the eyes and the beak, but I was overzealous and I tried to cut all the way through. And it doesn't look bad, but I don't like the fact that now it's not even. Like the whole thing isn't, what's the word?
Homogeneous. No,
No.
that's for a liquid in
Starts with
solution.
a C.
Clean.
No.
Claritine.
No. When
Kardashians. No, that starts with a K.
No, when it's all not consecutive.
Congruent.
Ca-
Candace. Clarence. Cletus. Cletus! Cletus!
I can't remember. Anyway, it's not all the same. So because there's these little bits that the lights...
Complementary.
No, it's not going to be even, like when the light shines through, the light's going to shine perfectly through the eyes, but then the rest of it's going to be slightly muted. The whole thing should be the same. So anyway, aside from that, I think that was quite easy and quite fun, and I would happily do that again. Maybe we should get some more pumpkins for the party and carve some other stuff. So,
We absolutely should, but I'm still trying to figure out what that
The
C word
word.
is. Not the C word, not the C word. Even though we are Australians.
it's kind of like consecutive, but not... Cohesive! Cohesive!
That's the word?
Yes! It's not cohesive.
This pumpkin is not Kardashian. I'm not wrong, you can quote me on that. Alright, we're going to take these out into the dark, we're going to stick a candle in them, see if they look spook enough. They look sick. I am super happy with how these turned out. This one and that one, and I'm very impressed with your one, Alex. Your
Thank
Archie
you.
looked adorable. Even though
I'm
he is the
angry.
bane of my existence, that is a cuter version of Archie than the Archie version of Archie. Just honestly, that's me. Sorry.
Rude.
Moving on, hey, if you haven't subscribed already, you totally should. There's going to be more content like this. Not necessarily carving pumpkins, but I mean just random crap that I just pull out of nowhere. Like, who knows what I'm going to do next. But I am hoping to get back into blacksmithing in the next video. And if you haven't subscribed to Alex's channel yet, you probably should. Mind you, I'll be perfectly honest, most of my audience probably came from your channel, so I think a lot
Hello
of them...
again.
Yeah, hello again. This is Alex. You
Good to
remember
see you
her?
here.
She was the one who sent you guys to me. So if you enjoyed this video at all, please leave a like, or if you absolutely hated it, please leave a dislike. I'll just cry a little bit before I go to sleep tonight. And yeah, join me in the next stupid video, wonderful video, blacksmithing, goldsmithing, fashion.
I think he
actually.
should do like a transformation. I think he should do I dressed like
Peter Pettigrew.
someone for a week. I dressed like Neil Patrick Harris for a week or something.
Well, actually, funny you should say that. I think I might be able to.
I think that would be easy.
It would be very easy for me because you know what? I'm going to tell you guys now, there's going to be a suit haul coming along. There is going to be a Wish suit comparison. I'm doing 3 price points, low, medium, and high. But here's the thing. I placed that order a week, 2 weeks ago. I can't even remember when I placed it, and I'm still waiting. And I imagine I'm going to be waiting a long time. It's probably going to be like mid next month before anything even arrives. So keep an ear to the ground. It's going to come, but I don't know when. Get your hands off my Pennywise. He'll bite your fingers off. Didn't you learn from, what was his name? A little kid at the start.
Georgie!
Georgie! That's what happened to Georgie. He came along and... What is wrong with me? Alright, it has been an absolute blast having you here. It's been a blast carving these pumpkins. I can't believe I haven't done this before in my entire life.
We've been missing out.
Yeah, we've been missing out. This has been a lot of fun. Then again, this is the first year I've noticed Woolworths actually carrying pumpkins this big. So, pumpkin carving next year?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Lock
All right.
it in.
Pumpkin carving is no longer just an American thing. We are getting in on it because you guys have been withholding fun from us. I'm blaming you. All right. See you in the next video. Bye. Oh, can I fit this on my head?
Are you serious? Almost.
I am your god now.